What's up, guys? Spidey here. I wanted to make this quick video for two reasons. First reason, I want to thank Brett for the best customer service in the magic industry. Plain and simple. I think it's really difficult in this industry to offer the type of service he does. I have some very important shows coming up. I messaged him a few days ago. I said I need some Svenpads quick, and he got them out to me in 2 days, and I'm all set to go now. So this is something that's really rare and really awesome. So thank you, Brett. Second of all, there's something I was talking about over the summer with Brett, a way that I use the Svenpads that I think is original with me. If one of you wants to correct me on that and this exists elsewhere, I'd be happy to hear about it or learn about it. But I think it's original with me, and it's for certain routines. I think a really, really cool way to use a Svenpad. Really sort of strengthens the impossibility. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is one of many Svenpads I use in my professional work. I really like these ones a lot. And in this case, this is a routine I do with my Christmas list for the holidays. So basically, I tell the audience that I've written down my Christmas list since I was 5. This is my Christmas list of every year. I retranscribed them. I found them recently. There's a whole story about my Christmas list. And it says the year at the top, the age that I was, all the way up to the age of 27, what I wanted to 27. So I said there's 22 years of Christmas lists right here in my hands. And here's the way I force it. Instead of handing it to them, so the force page is always going to be rollerblades, chess set, Rubik's Cube, and violin. Those are the 4 items that I'm going to force. That's on every one of my force pages. Instead of putting it in their hand and opening it like this, here's what I say. I go 5 to 27, every year is there. Name any year you like between those 2 dates. Go ahead, name anything. Let's say they say 12 years old. Here's what I do. I start flipping a little and I go to about 12. I stop a few short. So I go, look, 9 would have been Power Rangers, Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat, and Lego Dinosaurs. There's 10. That would have been Gargoyles, Mortal Kombat 3, PlayStation, baseball gloves. 11 would have been a Backstreet Boys CD, Crash Bandicoot, a boombox, or Guess Who. But you said 12, and that's 12. Take a look at that. And I've forced that. What I really like about this is that they really see the outcome of their choices. When they open it like this, they just open it, and yes, they've seen different pages, but they don't see the direct result of any other choice. In this case, they do. So they name it up. Basically, you're using the exact same principle, but the way you're setting it up is this. I start with 5. That's a non-force page. And then on the force page after that, I write 6 and the force information. Then 6 again, regular information. Then on a force page, 7, force, 7, no force. 8 force, 8 no force. 9 force, 9 no force. So you're always going 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. So what that gives you is a pad where you can go just short of what they said. And this doesn't have to be ages. You could just number the pages at the bottom. And you could say, there's 30 pages here, name, or 20 pages, or I don't know what it is. This one's, I think, is 25. So you go, name a page number. And let's say, again, they go, I'll show you this again. Let's say they say 15. I go, okay, 15, let's see here. Had you said 12, it would have been this. And they see that. They could have said 12, and it would have been that. 13 would have been this. 14, you could have said 14 would have been this, but you didn't say 14, and now you're just going to flip the page, one page, like this, to your force page. So you're basically just riffling through a couple short, showing that, riffling again 1 or 2, a double, riffling another double, showing the previous tip. If they said 15, the 14, you show it fairly. Then you just turn the single page and you say, but that's 15, and that's what you picked. I really like this. It works really well with this pad. With the pads that have the number of pages on the cover like this, it doesn't work as well, because if they see that it says 60 and you go, there's 20 pages in here, they're like, why? Why is there less than it says? So if you cover that or don't call attention to it, it works as fine with any other pad. But it's a really cool way to use Svenpads that I like, and I hope you guys like it too. For certain routines, I think it's really, really killer to show them, like, you could have said this or that, and it would have been these different things, but you picked this.